Hello everybody and welcome to Milestone Study. My name is Anusha. In this video, we are going to learn some collocations. Even if you are driving, if you are sleeping, if you are cooking, you can play this and then keep it rolling. How does this help you? Subconsciously, your mind is going to take in, it's going to sink in your brain. And then when you read these passages, when you read certain collocations, you'll feel that, oh, I've heard it somewhere. I don't know where, I don't know the rules, but then I think this is the right answer. And that's the magic of collocations. Native speakers, native writers use them a lot, and that's why they will come in your test as well. So if you fail to identify them, if you pick a different word than the collocations itself, you will get less marks. So to improve your reading, your speaking, your listening, and whatnot, to improve your entire communication skills, you will need collocations. And mind you, you do not have to write it, you don't have to memorize it, it just needs to flow. As I speak, let it play like a song in your head. Daily living, daily living. Data gathering, data gathering. Data set, data set. Deal with an issue, deal with an issue. Deem appropriate, deem appropriate. Deem necessary, deem necessary. Deep understanding, deep understanding. Deeper level, deeper level. Deeply embedded, deeply embedded. Deeply rooted, deeply rooted. Defining characteristic, defining characteristic. Defining concept, defining concept. Defining feature, defining feature. Deliberate attempt, deliberate attempt. Democratic institution, democratic institution. Democratic process, democratic process. Democratic society, democratic society. Democratic state, democratic state. Demographic change, demographic change. Demographic characteristics, demographic characteristics. Demographic factor, demographic factor. Densely populated, densely populated. Deny access, deny access. Dependent variable, dependent variable. Describe a method, describe a method. Describe a process, describe a process. Describe a procedure, describe a procedure. Descriptive statistics, descriptive statistics. Desired outcome, desired outcome. Detailed analysis, detailed analysis. Detailed examination, detailed examination. Detailed information, detailed information. Detailed study, detailed study. Develop a method, develop a method. Develop a strategy, develop a strategy. Develop a technique, develop a technique. Develop a theory, develop a theory. Develop an approach, develop an approach. Develop an argument, develop an argument. Developmental process, developmental process. Developmental stage, developmental stage. Diagnostic test, diagnostic test. Differ considerably, differ considerably. Differ significantly, differ significantly. Differ widely, differ widely. Digital information, digital information. Digital media, digital media. Digital technology, digital technology. Direct access, direct access. Direct communication, direct communication. Direct consequences, direct consequences. Direct contact, direct contact. Direct evidence, direct evidence. Direct impact, direct impact. Direct involvement, direct involvement. Direct link, direct link. Direct observation, direct observation. Direct relationship, direct relationship. Direct role, directly affect or directly affect. Directly affected, directly connected. Directly involved, directly linked. Directly proportional, directly related. Directly responsible, disclose information, disclose information. Discuss topic, discuss an issue. Disposable income, disposable income. Distinct group, distinct type. Distinctive feature, distinguishing feature. Diverse background, diverse group. Diverse range, dividing line, dividing line. Documentary evidence, documentary evidence. Domestic market, domestic market. Domestic sphere, domestic sphere. Domestic violence, dominant culture, dominant culture. dominant discourse, dominant discourse, dominant form, dominant form, dominant group, dominant ideology, dominant paradigm, dominant position, dominant role, dramatic change, dramatic effect, dramatic increase, draw your attention, draw a conclusion, draw a line, driving force, due process, driving force, due process, dynamic equilibrium, dynamic nature, dynamic process, dynamic system, earlier discussion, earlier period, earlier research, earlier stage, earlier study, earlier version, earlier work, early decades, early study, easily accessible, easily understood, easy access, economic activity, economic affairs, economic analysis, economic benefits, economic change, economic conditions, economic consequences, economic context, economic crisis, economic exploitation, economic factors, economic forces, economic goal, economic growth, economic inequality, economic integration, economic prosperity, economic reform, economic stability, economic power, economic prosperity, economic resources, economic stability, economic structure, economic success, economic system, economic value, educational opportunity, educational policy, educational program, educational provision, educational research, educational system. Effective communication, effective implementation, effective intervention, effective management, effective method, effective participation, effective policy, electronic access, electronic communication, electronic media, electronic resources, electronic version, emotional impact, emotional intelligence, emotional reaction, emotional response, emotional support, empirical data, empirical evidence, empirical investigation, empirical research, empirical study, empirical support, empirical work, employment opportunities, encounter difficulties, encounter problems, encourage the development, engage in an activity, enhance learning, enhance performance, enormous amount, enormous impact, entire period, entire range, entirely clear, entirely different, entirely new, environmental changes, environmental concern, environmental consequences, environmental damage, environmental degradation, environmental effects, environmental factors, environmental impact, environmental issues, environmental policy, environmental pollution, environmental protection, equal access, equal opportunity, equal status, equal treatment, equally important, equally likely, equally true, equally valid, essential component, essential element, essential feature, essential function, essential information, essential role, establish a relationship, established order, established practice, established principle, ethical consideration, ethical dilemma, dilemma or dilemma, ethical issue, ethical principle, ethical problem, ethical question, ethnic community, ethnic differences, ethnic diversity, ethnic group, ethnic identity, ethnic minority, ever changing, ever increasing, evolutionary process, evolutionary theory, examine the role, exceptional case, exceptional circumstances, exercise authority, existing data, existing research, existing structure, expand rapidly, experience difference, experience problems, experiential learning, experimental conditions, experimental data, experimental design, experimental evidence, experimental method, experimental research, experimental results, experimental study, expert opinion, explanatory power, explore further, explore an issue, extended period, extensive research, extensively used, external environment, external factors, external forces, external influences, external sources, external threat, external world, extract data, extract information, extremely complex, extremely powerful, extremely sensitive, extremely useful, extremely valuable, face difficulties, face discrimination, face a challenge, face a dilemma, face a problem, facial expression, facilitate the development, factual information, fair treatment, fairly clear, fairly common, fairly obvious, fairly straightforward, fall into the category far removed, federal agency, federal government, federal state, feminist movement, field research, final analysis, final answer, final chapter, final decision, final outcome, final phase, final point, final step, final stage, financial affairs, financial assistance, financial institution, financial management, financial resources, financial support, find evidence, find information, finite number, firmly established, first authority, first encounter, first generation, first phase, first priority, first impression, flexible approach, focal point, focus attention, focus on aspect, follow format, follow a procedure, follow instructions, following chapter, foreign currency, foreign investment, foreign investor, foreign policy, formal structure, free access, free movement, freely available, frequently cited, frequently found, frequently referred, frequently used, fulfill an obligation, full analysis, full employment, full information, full participation, full potential, full range, fuller discussion, fully aware, fully developed, fully informed, fully integrated, fundamental importance, fundamental principle, fundamental problem, fundamental question, fundamentally different, further analysis, further consideration, further development, further divided, further evidence, further explanation, further information, further investigation, future prospects, future research, and finally, future study. Thank you so much, everyone, and I'll come with the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video so that I get motivated and make more for you.